live on location at the Zero Suicide Jack Summit that is first of its kind here in Jacksonville and is getting underway here in the next little while. We're at the Florida Blue campus in Deerwood, and this is a great partnership and a great opportunity, I think, for the community to, first of all, raise some awareness ahead of National Suicide Awareness Month in the month of September. And LSF Health Systems has decided to host this summit now, and I think it's a really valuable summit for anyone to understand and maybe consider being a part of going forward, because it literally could be saving someone's life. Erin Whitaker-Houck is Associate Vice President of Clinical Program Operations at LSF Health Systems. And this is a local summit that's kind of a feed off of something that happens nationally on a regular basis, right?
Yes, absolutely. This summit is a part of the Zero Suicide Initiative. That is a national initiative, and it's really focused on getting healthcare sites more equipped to recognize and take care of folks that have suicide risk.
And I don't think people realize how prevalent the risk really is.
Right, yeah. We lose a person to suicide once every 11 minutes in the U.S. So by the time we are done with this interview, we'll have lost someone else to suicide. Our data shows that in Jacksonville in 2023, so Jacksonville, Duval County alone, we lost 176 individuals to suicide.
That you know of.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you might have some that weren't classified that way, right? And then, you know, when you think about it, data indicates that 1 in 5 individuals in the U.S. really struggle with a mental health issue, right? And so it's a really prevalent issue. It's not going away. It's important that we take action now.
Does it feel, though, that the pendulum is maybe swinging in a direction toward acceptance, toward understanding, toward conversation? And is that kind of why this summit is here today, maybe?
That's our hope. That's definitely our hope. We want to make, you know, one of the best ways that you can save someone or help someone who's struggling with suicidal ideation is to ask the question. And ask the direct question. Are you thinking of harming yourself? Are you considering suicide? And that's an uncomfortable conversation, right? That not a lot of people feel comfortable having. And so our goal with this summit is to engage the entire community and equip them with, you know, education and the confidence they need to ask the question and hopefully save someone's life.
And you are offering people and businesses an opportunity to make a pledge. What is that pledge?
Yeah, so there's a personal pledge. It goes by the acronym CARES, and we have, you know, if you're here today, we have handouts that have it on there. You can go to our website, zerosuicidejacks.org. But the CARES pledge for personal is really check for warning signs of suicide. Ask if they're having suicidal thoughts, so that gets to that direct question, right? Really ask, don't beat around the bush. Reinforce that you care and listen without judgment. Establish next steps by getting them help or calling 988, which is the National Suicide Hotline, and stay in touch, right? Just check in with them every so often. And then for businesses, we're encouraging them to act. So and that's our acronym. And so by adopting one or more of these things. So suicide prevention for staff, like maybe at new employee orientation, create a stigma-free work environment, or take the role of a peer advocate checking in with your coworkers.
And these acronyms and the pledge and all of it is available with a ton of resources at zerosuicidejacks.org. Today's the starting point. Today is getting the conversation going and really rolling the ball forward so that come September 1st across Jacksonville, businesses and the community takes this pledge, and perhaps we could just save even more lives, more than the 170 people who took their lives over the last year. Erin, thank you, and thank you for what y'all are doing here with LSF Health Systems. We'll continue to follow some of these really important and impactful storylines over the coming hours on Jacksonville's Morning News, including the incredible story of one, I would call her survivor, someone who attempted suicide and now is speaking out as an advocate. I think we can all learn a lot from that story. 6:46